Hi guys, welcome back to All Things Wholesome. This is a channel where we discuss all things that teaches about money skills. In today's video, we are going to be discussing everything you need to know about tax returns. So if this is the first time hearing about this, then this video is for you. As for me, I didn't know about tax returns until 2021 and I started working back in 2017. So I learned about this when my second employer handed me an IRP5 form, and I didn't even know what to do with that information, so I had to learn quickly from there. And I made a video of how to file your tax returns using the SARS mobile app. I am going to be linking the video above so that after watching this video, then you can then go and familiarize yourself with how to file your tax returns. I decided to do this video for people who just started working so that they can familiarize themselves with what a tax return is, why do we file taxes, what is an IRP5 form, and those are the questions that I'm going to be answering in this video. Before I start this video, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't so that you are notified every time I upload a video, and please give this video a thumbs up so that it is suggested to a larger audience. So now we are going to be discussing what a tax return is. A tax return is a form that you submit to SARS that shows how much you earned and how much taxes you paid during a financial year. So what then SARS does is that they take this form and they calculate how much taxes you paid. So you can either pay more, less, or just enough. So if ever you've paid more taxes, then SARS should refund you. If ever you've paid less taxes, then you should pay SARS, which means you owe SARS. And then if you've paid enough, then you are not going to do anything. Why does tax returns exist? There are two main reasons why tax returns exist, and the first one is that it helps SARS to make the tax system fair. So what do I mean by that is that sometimes your employer deducts more tax from you, and sometimes they deduct less. So in an instance where your employer deducted more, then SARS needs to refund you your money. And in an instance where your employer deducted less, then you need to pay SARS just to make it fair, so that everyone pays their taxes and it is fair. No one pays more, no one pays less. You know, they just want to keep that fairness. And then the second reason is that you know that our tax money runs the country. So our tax money builds schools, they build the infrastructure. So it's just for the economic of the country. It's just for the development of the country. So if ever you have schools that where children are not paying school fees, it's because our tax money is running that school. And also where you go to clinics and you don't have to pay a thing, our tax money takes care of all of that. So yeah, those are the main two reasons. So when I was introducing the video, I mentioned an IRP5, and I know that you must be wondering what is an IRP5. So I'm going to answer that. IRP5 is a tax certificate that your employer needs to give you at the end of the tax year, and it should reflect how much you've earned and how much tax that was paid to SARS on your behalf by your employer. So it should reflect things like your tax contributions, your UIF, and as well as your pay as you earn taxes. So who needs to submit the tax return for SARS? If you earn taxable income which is above the tax threshold, you must register as a taxpayer with SARS. If you are registered for income tax, you will be required to submit an annual income tax return to SARS. Where do you file your tax returns? So as I did mention that I'm going to link the video above of how to file your tax returns using the SARS mobile app. So it's not the SARS mobile app where you can only file your taxes. You can also use SARS e-filing website, which is www.sars.gov.za. And number two is you can use your SARS mobile app, which you can download from your Play Store if you're using your Android. I'm not sure if you're using your iPhone. And also you can book an appointment at your nearest SARS branch. So those are the three. It's either the website, it's either the mobile app, or you can book an appointment at the SARS branch. What do you need to file your tax returns? You'll need your IRP5 form, of which I did mention it's your tax certificates that you're given by your employer, and you'll need your bank details. You will need your travel log sheet if ever you are claiming for kilometers. You will need your medical aid certificate. You will need also your retirement certificates if ever you are contributing towards your retirement annuities or your retirement pension funds and all that. After you've submitted your tax return, SARS will then check everything, and then they will send you a statement that shows if ever you owe them or they owe you. So and in that statement, if you get a statement that has a negative balance, which means they owe you a refund. If ever you get a balance that is positive, that is just numbers, then you owe that money to SARS. And then you can also get a response that you owe nothing to SARS and they owe nothing to you, so you are just fine. If maybe you claim for your travels and all that, then they might want supporting documents, and there don't panic, just follow the instructions, because they are going to give you instructions on what to attach and where to attach. So as you are filing, after, if they need documents, then they are going to be showing that part. Then you can then go to attach there and attach every document that they requested from you, and then after that you are done. Filing your taxes is not as serious as it sounds. I was also clueless and I learned, so if I can learn, you can learn too. Now that you know everything about tax returns, you need to know how to file your tax returns step by step, and I have a video for that above. And don't forget to share this content with a friend who just started working. Thank you for allowing me in your space and lending me your ear. Always remember that I love you. Have a lovely, productive day. Bye.